Dawn soap. Let's do this. Alright, I got a question. Totally serious, alright? I want y'all to pay attention. See if you can answer this question, okay? Watch YouTube videos. They teach how to make homemade soaps and all this other stuff, right? And a lot of them say, when you make soap and everything, have one for your food and have one for your soap making. Have one for your food and one for your soap making. Okay, this is that little guy. My question is, there are quite a few of them, and I think what it is they're being told what they were told, and it's been handed down, you know, over and over and over again. And I think that that a little bit of discernment's necessary or needed here. Okay, so you need one of these and another one for soap making. And some of you girls are going, oh, great, I can barely afford one of those. I don't have money to go blow on one of those, even at a flea market or a secondhand store. That last $2 or $5 is what I need for milk at the end of the month. Yep, me too. Me too, you guys. So, let me ask y'all something, because y'all got brains, you ain't stupid. Y'all are smart women and smart men. How do you clean that? How do you clean that? If you use that for vegetables or cheese or whatever, how do you clean it? If you use it for soap, grind this up. How do you clean it? It has soap in it. There's already soap in it. So how do you clean it? You wash it out. Y'all, I watch these videos. They drive me insane sometimes, because I was one of the idiots that went and bought a second machine. I told my husband this when I was first learning how to do this stuff, and I need two. He said, why? I said, because I need one for soap making and one for food. And I said, you don't want soap in your food, do you? And he said, oh, no. Then afterwards, I thought about it, and I thought, there ain't going to be no more soap than if I just washed it. I got to make sure I just wash all the soap out like I would do if I was washing it anyway. So, I did it too, y'all. I did. So I'm just showing you. This is the idiocy that you find on YouTube. When you hear people, and it's not that they're, okay, I'm not calling them idiots. I'm calling it idiocy. Because they're just saying what they were told. Okay? They're copying what they were told. Alright? Kind of like, well, they're just copying. We learned from our parents. We learned, you know, down the pike. You don't need to. You don't need to. So, just make sure that this is room temperature so that you can cut it easy. That's it. Okay? Cut it into blocks that will fit in here.
You have to get... I put it in.
Look how pretty that color is.
Huh?
This is oat soap. You can find it at your local Walmart. Alright, I'm going to dig it out. I'll be back. Okay, this is generic. It's the same thing as Dawn. They just don't put the name on there. And so, I'm eating my breakfast while I'm talking to y'all. Okay, so all these bottles need to get filled, right? So we've got our soap, and then we're gonna add water, and we're going to add this liquid because these all have a remnant in them. Now what I'm going to do is make sure they have that 1/4 of an inch of that remnant of the Dawn in there. Okay, so you can use this, preferably distilled water because your local tap water has stuff in it. I'm using drinking water. You know, I have well water. I can use my well water, but I'm going to still use purified drinking water just because. Now, if I make too much, I can always put it in a 1/2 gallon jar. So I'm going to pour this whole gallon in there. Okay? Whole gallon of purified. We don't know if it's pure. That's what they say on the container, right?
Nope.
Here.
It's not a seal.
All right, well, here. Put the lid on it. No, we need to take that when we go get milk at the almond. All right, we're just going to let that get all melted and happy. All right. This is so important, y'all. Okay? We got the gallon of water in here. You can even put 2 gallons, okay? But this is so important. You have to use a wooden spoon, okay? Did you hear me? You have to use a wooden, write that down. Have to use a wooden spoon. Why? Why do we gotta use a wooden spoon? It's called indoctrination. I'm indoctrinating you to use a wooden spoon because I want you to. No rhyme or reason. I'm indoctrinating you to do what I want you to do. You have to use a wooden spoon. I don't care what anybody else says. Have to use a wooden spoon. Just like you have to get rid of the roots on mushrooms. Why? Have you tasted them? They're pretty good. Alright. My card was full, so I had to go get another one. But it's all melted. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Alright. Now, we're going to add some soap. But first, we're going to make sure they have soap. So, I wish I had a stand to put you on. Hold on. Take this off. I buy them funnels, you guys, and Jeremy takes them. I'm telling you, these kids, they take our stuff, and they. Oh gosh. Okay, no funnel. Anyway, they like to take our stuff, and they go play medieval stuff or whatever the heck they do. Okay, we're just gonna pour a little bit. I want to make sure I got about that much in each one. Dawn is very strong. You do not need the full strength of Dawn all the time. Y'all know that. And if that's something you want, well then, and you can afford it, well then do it. A lot of us can't. But we can afford to come up with something comparable. I think we're good here. Now, these two guys, this is real Dawn, okay? I think we need, let me see. Oh, they're almost all equal. This one's got a little bit more than the other ones, but not by much. Just because this might not fill up all these, that don't mean nothing. Put them all equal and then add water. That's it. Just add more water and shake it up. Mix it up and leave it. But I would leave about 1 inch or 2 from the top. Always leave room. Leave at least 1 inch or 2. Alright. I don't even need soap. There's soap on it. There's soap on it, you guys. There's soap on the knife. That's how we're making the Dawn. I'm not putting them in the canisters over here that I have for my dishes, only because I don't want to knock the camera over. I'll move them when I'm done. You don't even gotta put soap on. You don't even have to put soap on your bun. Y'all have discernment on these YouTube videos. As it cools down, it will get jellier. Whatever's left, I'll divide between them. And if there's still room to put more, I'll put water. That's all it is. It's soap. You need to have exact measurements and eighth of a cup of this and a fourth of a cup of this, and it's soap. That's all it is. A couple of different kinds. We got Pure Dawn, Zote, and water. You could add other stuff if you want, but I don't see the need. But we don't know what's really going to happen. We don't know how long this is going to go. But I do know that Dawn and toilet paper, okay, that's good, were a couple of the things that people was wanting. So I remember seeing signs that Dawn not available, and I'm like, what? How is that possible? All right. Make sure everything is nice and sealed. And it has, to me, the same strength. I mean, how would you even know? If it washes, it washes. How would you even know if it has the same strength? You know what I mean? If it's doing the job, it's doing the job. What's the big deal? People buy ivory and all that stuff. They ain't got nothing. No power. What's the difference? Here, you got that Dawn working in there. You got water. You got Zote soap, which is a cleaner. Soap is for in the bathtub. All of them are so tied. I mean, all of them. But they market them. This is for clothing. This is for your body. And this is a body wash. And this is body bar. And this is this. It's soap. They got such a big game running down on us, man. Ooh. Sometimes I feel stupid that I followed it for so long, and I believed it for so long, and now that I'm awake, I'm like, God, so stupid, you know? I'm not calling any of y'all stupid, but myself, for believing all the BS. I personally feel stupid. Okay, this one's a little bit heavier to do, but there you go. I left room to add water if this does gel up too much. And okay. And I like these little bottles because they're Lena size. They fit in my hand. They're easy to handle. So I keep these up here on the sink. Me. And then the bigger ones will go in a bin or something, and they'll go into storage. And one of these next times, I didn't wash this lid. One of these next times I go to the store, I'll buy another Dawn. And as long as I can buy one every time I go to the store and rack up these, 5 or 6 bottles, I'll do it again. Time's gonna come when can't get any of this stuff. You guys were there. Y'all saw what happened, all them crazy people. You know, people that prepare. Hey, we're sitting at home watching TV saying, go get it. Go get that toilet paper. Go get that food. Don't get that, get that. I mean, we were not at the stores. We were home. We didn't have to go to the stores. And I'm not a prepper. I just have stuff to, you know, I'm prepared. All right. Whether you call someone a prepper or not, I don't really care about the label. But I know, yeah, I clean these bottles. But I am prepared. So when people are going crazy at the stores, people that were prepared, we weren't. We actually stayed home, and we're thankful that people were actually going to the stores, even though they had to at this point. Doesn't matter. The fact is that we were like, yes, go get it. And we were thinking, now maybe they'll take this a little bit serious and not stop. And they'll stop looking at other people that prepare like they're crazy. And they'll start caring and start, you know, make sure that they got food and stuff for their families instead of looking at people that, you know, buy a couple of extra these and a couple of extra those. Stop looking at us like we're crazy and start doing it yourself, you know. But we were all watching TV saying, go get it. That's right, go get it. Get more. When the news was saying, well, all these preppers went and took everything, there would be more had they not. These preppers have been prepped, ready to go for years. They didn't have to go to the store. They went to the store for salad, a peach, ice cream. They went to the store for silly stuff. No prepper went to the store to prep at all. I don't believe so. And that's because we didn't have to. We were ready. We were good to go. All right, there you have it. I left space in each one to add water because they will gel up. They will. I'll show that to you when it really cools. They'll gel. Maybe these ones won't, but the other ones did. And then I'll show you. Just add water, shake it up, and you're good to go. Or just use the gel. Put a little bit of gel on your sponge and wash dishes. So there you go. That little bit of Dawn. Look what it just did for me. And it's blue. And it's full. It's got the strength of Dawn, y'all. All right, love you. Bye. All right, here it is. This is a small bottle. You see how it's caked up, kind of but it's a gel. I gotta do a few dishes. We just did our breakfast, so that's it. You can add water. There's room. You left room to add water. Shake it up, and you'll get your pretty blue color again. But it's a gel. It's like it's good to go. So you don't need all that gel. Look at my dirty sink. All that, it's the same. It's not as heavy duty, but come on. Y'all are using Prel, for goodness sake. And Ivory. That's going to be better than Ivory and Prel. I can promise you that. Make you some. Stop throwing it away. Use the last of your bottle to make you some. Okay, so this is what happens to the soap. You know, it kind of gels a little bit. And, well, you gotta let the air out. But you see, it's a gel. But you can add water, shake it up, and it's a liquid again. I don't mind it being a gel. I actually like it. But anyway, it's soap. So try it, don't try it. No, I hope you try it and like it. And just stretch your dollars. That's it. Stretch your dollars, people. All right, shalom.